Hello everyone and welcome to episode 5. I'm Gabe and today we'll be finishing up Route 3 and confronting our first head researcher and all the puzzly surprises that entails. But before we get started, here is a quick recap. In the last episode, you started up Route 3 but didn't make it far before meeting Team Arc, the evil team for the region. You battled them and were able to stop them from capturing a terrified Pokémon. Alright, you continue down Route 3, you see more Primal Meowth, Chippet, Panfear, and the new Dark type from the last video, Quilvacol. But you soon spot a sparking Pokemon nearby. Alright, it is Pikachu Clone time! Now, I had done a really bad Pikachu Clone design before, but it was horribly generic and it just didn't work. It was literally early mammal without any clear inspiration. In my opinion, Pikachu clones are tough to design, tough like starters tough. And even here, the design and pose gave me a bunch of trouble. Luckily, Boreal Mind left a comment in a previous video recommending I think about Kimbotopsilis. I hadn't even heard of it, but two cool things about it. One, it was recently discovered in New Mexico, which is where I was born, so that's neat. And two, research shows that it managed to survive the extinction event that wiped out all the non-avian dinosaurs. In my head, that means this small mammal is particularly feisty and determined, and because of that, I decided we would have an electric fighting type Pikachu clone. I should also say, for anyone who watches this video later on, right now, at the moment I'm recording this, we know very little about Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, but there is a theory that Pawmi is going to evolve into an electric fighting type, but I just wanted to let you know that I did this first, if that ends up being true, so this is first, yeah. I also lumped in another suggestion, the Pika, mainly because it's cute. I mean, it's not extinct, but it's adorable, and Pikachu clones need that cute factor. And I also gave it real big feet, just like the prehistoric Lagomorphs, because I really like rabbits a lot, I love bunnies, and big feet also worked for the fighting type. In the end, it's definitely more mouse than the Kimbotopsilis, but I like where it ended up. Colors took some time, but I eventually ended up something close to the Raichu colors. They both work pretty well and hint at the fact that I always thought that Raichu should have been electric fighting type from the start. Anyway, here is Takashuru, the tough mouse Pokemon. It is unknown how, but fossil evidence suggests that this small mouse was able to survive the extinction event that eradicated other fossil Pokemon. It wasn't able to survive indefinitely and went extinct sometime after that. They are quick and feisty and never back down from a fight. Its ability is Guts, so that boosts attack whenever they get a status condition. But yeah, you turned out pretty good. You actually battle and capture this feisty little rodent, adding it to your team. Continuing on, you spot a little pink Pokemon singing and kicking snow about. Primal form time. You know, I was always bummed that Amaura and Aurorus weren't fairy type. It seems so apparent that they should be. This is a prime example of the rock typing of fossil Pokemon completely ruining things. Stupid rock typing getting in the way. Anyway, our Amaura will be pure fairy type. And I know what you're thinking. It's in a snowy pass, shouldn't it be ice type? And I say, hold your horses. You know it's going to get the ice type when it evolves. For now, just let it be adorable. And it is. It's adorable. The design was super easy. I know that Primal Tyrant will be Mono Dragon type, and I wanted Amaura to be able to just destroy it in battle. Aurorus needs some serious redesigning when we get to it, so we'll see where that ends up. At the moment, Amaura's little horn antenna things tie into Aurorus's current design, but even if Aurorus loses that element, I still think it really works for the fairy typing here. But that's it. This is Primal Amaura, the adorable Pokemon. This cute Pokemon wiggles its long horns when it gets excited. Primal Amaura are often bullied by Primal Tyrant in the wild, but their fairy typing lets them shrug off the unwanted attention with ease. Its ability is Cute Charm, because, it's so adorable. When hit, there's a 30% chance that the attacker becomes infatuated. But yeah, again, even though they're not ice type, you see them all around, playing in the snow and singing and being painfully cute. Finally, though, towards the very end of Route 3, where the ground is almost thawed again, you spot a Pokemon trying to dig by hitting its head against the ground over and over again. A couple of people knew this one was coming, but we have to do a Dodo. I knew exactly what this Pokemon would look like right away, and honestly, it's not much different from a regular Dodo. I did cut its fluffy tail, but I had a couple good reasons. One, its evolution doesn't have much of a tail, and two, I really love this pose, and I just could not get the tail to fit without ruining the silhouette. So, no tail. Both the pose and the eye design really help show how not intelligent this Pokemon is. In fact, I will let you know that this is basically the Magikarp of the region. It is terrible. Just terrible. Its stats are garbage, its ability is not good, and it's just a mono-normal type. Of course, I won't say what it evolves into, but it's gonna get good. If you want, feel free to guess what it's gonna be, including what typing it'll get. But anyway, this is Dodoi, the dumb bird Pokemon. This bird Pokemon is remarkably unintelligent and quite weak. Researchers completely understand why this Pokemon went extinct, and they struggle to stay safe in the wild. Dodoi seem quite oblivious to their surroundings much of the time, but a skilled trainer can connect with this bird brain and get it to follow simple commands. Its ability is something I'm calling unfit. When damaged, its defense and special defense lower, while its speed greatly increases. So Route 3 had a good amount of new Pokemon. Leave a comment down below with your favorite of these. Alright. You leave Route 3 behind as you pass into Devo Town. Again, less of a town. This settlement consists of one large research arena surrounded by a collection of trucks and cargo trailers. You heal up your Pokemon at a much-needed Pokebeacon and enter the large research building. Each of the 8 Pokemon-type research buildings in the Paleon region essentially acts like a gym, with one difference. We are not focusing on extra trainers to battle, as there aren't a great deal of people in the region to begin with. Instead, each research building has a fairly involved thematic puzzle to solve. I love puzzles, and the puzzles in most Pokemon games leave an awful lot to be desired, so I wanted to remedy that. In fact, you should know that I have a very puzzly day job. I'm the artistic director for an escape room company, where I get to design and build puzzles for a living. And I know what you're thinking, wow, that sounds amazing! And you would be right, it is the best, I'm not gonna lie. In fact, I am gonna plug something real fast. The company that I work for is currently doing a Kickstarter for a new puzzle-at-home product. So if you want to do some puzzles that I help design and enjoy more arts done by me and want all of the dog puns, then check out Rough Bluff. I'll post a link to the Kickstarter down in the description. Y'all, it's real good and it's real cute. Anyway, back to Pokemon puzzles. Stepping into the research building, a helpful researcher lets you know that they are still setting up the space. The open-air arena at the center of the building has cargo containers and barriers scattered around, creating a squishy maze. Luckily, there are a few trucks with small cranes scattered about. Yep, we are doing a crane puzzle. I'll let you know that this gym is normal type, which doesn't lend itself particularly well to thematic puzzling, so a nice easy puzzle like this is a good way to kick off the region. You would need to make your way through the maze while moving containers back and forth and slowly making progress. You would run into the occasional normal type Pokemon or trainer, so we can still squeeze some battles in there, but it's mainly puzzling. After completing it and navigating the building, you reach the center where someone is working at a makeshift desk trying to organize the operation. This is Kate, the normal type head researcher.
Oh, hello there! I am Kate, the normal type head researcher. Work has been pretty boring as of late, so I hope you're here to challenge me to a battle. You are? Perfect.
Kate brings out her Dodoi, which you are able to take care of easily. Her Marsupup is a bit more challenging, and finally, her Primal Meowth is no match for your new Takashuguru.
Perfection! You certainly know how to deal with my normal types. Give me your ID badge real quick, and I'll load the normal type access code onto it.
She presses a button on her ID badge and taps it against yours. To your surprise, your badge unfolds, revealing a normal type icon. You're feeling confident now that you have your first access code. Route 4 lies beyond the next gate, but that will have to wait for the next episode. Thank you all so much for watching, and please leave a like if you enjoyed the video. As always, I would love to hear your thoughts on today's episode down in the comments below, and a huge thanks to the talented Kate for being our normal type head researcher. I'll see you in episode 6. Bye!